Hi, my name is Emily Lopez, and I'm in Bonnie Garcia's class. Well, I was in Bonnie Garcia's class this semester. My name is Emily. Oh, did I already say that? Okay, my name is Emily Lopez. The first question that I chose was I'm not sure what number it is, but it's called writing process, and we're gonna start right here. Okay, just let it alone. I'm sorry, I don't know why it's like that. Okay, there you go. Um, So, what did I know about this topic before I started this class? I didn't know much about writing because I didn't like it to begin with. I didn't like writing only if it was necessary for my classes, so I didn't write that much in high school because it wasn't needed. It changed once I got into this class because we had to do a lot of essays and we had to create a research paper. My writing journey it's been pretty drastic, the change that I've seen throughout it. In the first, well, since I had this class last semester, that's when my change was mostly in my first semester, and this semester it was mainly just applying what I learned into this semester and just seeing the change in my writing skills. So one of the things that I really liked, which is one of my examples, it's the crap sheets. So this is one of the four that we had. And basically what these crap sheets do is they check and see if your sources are credible. Because once we created a research question, we had to find sources that backed up our question. And for me, the hard part wasn't necessarily doing the crap sheets. It was more about looking for my secondary sources. It took a while because my topic, it's pretty common. My topic was about stereotypes and how it affects students academically. And it wasn't hard because there was a lot that when I looked them up, but it was just, there's a lot of a variety, and it was just hard looking for good ones that would like actually help me with my research paper. So basically, what the crap sheets do is check if the secondary sources would be helpful, and thankfully, they were. All of the sources that I used, they were credible, and I was able to use them, and I was able to put them into action, which is used here. Which this is the test and the design and test worksheet. It shows you once you create your secondary sources, we had to figure out what tool we wanted to find, and then it was either like group study, interviews, and so on. I decided to go with interviews because I felt like it would give me a direct answer to my research question, and it would be faster that way, and like I wouldn't have to like go through little like loopholes or just get confused about it. So that's why I decided to go for interviews, and because of that we had to answer these questions, and basically it just says, like for right here, it says what gaps in your secondary sources will you be filling in with this research. So I answered the question, and it helped me narrow down my questions for the questions that I was going to ask my interviewees. I think that's how you say it. And it definitely did help a lot because I was confused as to what I was going to ask them, because I don't know, I didn't know how I would go into it asking my students without offending them or confusing them, of like that sort. After that, thankfully my research question, my interview question, sorry, came smoothly, and it worked very well. So those are two examples of many that I had for my writing process, and I would say more, but I still have to cover the other two questions. I would probably discuss it after I finished the other two questions. For the second question that I chose was it starts with writing with a purpose, and personally this was my favorite one because I honestly did find my purpose in writing, surprisingly, and I find it very cool because I don't know, I'm going to be able to apply it into other sections. It's not only for reading, and I'm going to be able to help others out. So I think my purpose in writing is that like I'm able to speak my mind, and I don't know, I feel like I'm able to connect with the reader, whoever my audience is. I'm able to connect with them and just share with them without I don't know, without like offending them. Um, let's see. So this is, let's see. Oh, let me see. Okay. Okay, by helping others, this is where this one came in. I helped one of my classmates out when we were doing the peer reviews, and I don't know, I really enjoyed doing this because once I went to her computer, she had asked like that she felt like her intro wasn't as strong, and like she didn't feel like it was good enough, like she felt like it could be better, right? And so once I read it, I honestly thought it was a good intro. And after I finished giving her my response, which is right here, I think I helped her with two questions, I think. Yes, I did. And after I did, I don't know, it made me realize that I truly do like helping others out when it comes to writing. If I can, like, if I am I familiar, if I'm familiar with that area, and for example they're not. So after doing that, it opened my eyes to, like, helping others when they don't know what they're doing. So I feel like that plays a big role when it comes to writing, and like if you're good at it, then like might as well do it, right? Also for my research paper, after I finished and I got my answer, um I don't know, I was really glad that I found it, because I found my solution, and if I wouldn't have, it would have been kind of sucky. um okay, let's see. So it's because I don't know how writing with a purpose, like. I think it's important to speak your mind when it comes to writing, and be sincere with what you're writing, because if you're not, then I feel like your essay, it's gonna show in your essay. And I learned that the hard way, because I have done essays in the past where I read them and I can't even discuss them with someone, because I don't even agree with what they're saying, or they just don't make sense. And when I created this essay, when I first made up my research question, I didn't even think of how much of the impact it would make on me until I did my interview. And once I got the answers, as you can see here, from my interviewees, it was and I was honestly able to in some way relate to them, not because I've been through that, but because I've seen it in the past. I've seen people get stereotyped and judged for how they look or how they are in school. And after finishing my essay, which is right here, yes, I wanted people. I know that my research paper isn't going to be published, or it's not going to be read by others, but I'm just pretending that if it were to be, I honestly think that it would probably impact them in a positive way. And so I feel like that's why it's important to just speak your mind and be truthful about what you're saying, because just simply by what you think, it could come a long way, and just change someone, or change the way that they see things, or just think in general. So yeah, I took a while doing my research essay, but after I finished, I was kind of proud of all the work that I had done, and what I did to get there, which was the process, as well, as you can see here. For my third one, which it was my learning with my peers, it was fun, because we were able to go around and see what they had written down. So let's see. Once we created the questions that we were going to ask our peers, I decided to go for my audience, because I didn't know who my essay was directed to, for teachers or students. So I was really struggling with that. And thankfully, in the end, I was able to figure it out, because they helped me. and they were for students, and and because of that, I was able to do my little script, my video that I presented in class, and it was it was cool. I like that they were able to help me with that. I think that's really important in a classroom, to always to have interaction with your peers, so that you will in the end be able to help them out with whatever they have, not only in like writing but just in general. So that we're able to understand that to use in other areas as well for classes and stuff. So I think that's, yeah, that was and the all I had for that one. I think it's just important to just take an essay like seriously and just actually put in the work, and um always find sources that are going to be credible. And for that, I'm honestly gonna keep using the crap sheets for other crap sheets for other sources that I have to find in the future, because it helps you out a lot, and it helps you see if whatever you're using is gonna be helpful or not. So yeah, overall, this class has really helped me with my writing, and I'm just really glad I took it, because now I have 2 research papers that I'm gonna be able to show to people and help them and stuff. And I'm probably even gonna use these in the future to help me out with other research papers that I have. So I'm really thankful for this class and for you, Bonnie, because honestly, without without your comments and support, we probably wouldn't have been able to do this research paper. So thank you. Come again.